Okay everybody, my power has officially gone completely dead. Everything's gone, my internet, the lights on, the heater, oh my god, this is creepy. I think a giant lightning bolt hit outside. I just saw it I think it flashed right outside my window. God. I just heard that crash down. That was like really close. What the heck? Wow. Okay, well I guess that's a sign for me to stop. Good lord. Okay everybody, I guess, sorry to kind of break off in the middle of what I was saying, but that's gonna be it for right now. Geez, I don't want to kind of get up. There's lightning flashing about. Good gosh. Ugh, maybe you'll actually hear something if something goes on. I don't want to really leave the recording on because then, it drains my computer's power a lot more and the power might not come on for hours and it's only 2 a.m. Jeez. Wow. That was really trippy. Just all my windows flashed like super white. At first I thought like a transformer blew up, like, not the ones from the movies, but like one of the things that distributes power to all the neighborhood. Jeez. I hope nothing serious is going on. But we have had quite a lot of rain, but today was supposed to be the last day of rain, so yikes, maybe it's just a random power outage. I saw the lights flickering earlier in my house, but nothing too serious. Anyway, everybody, that's kind of an abrupt end. I think I should give some kind of sign off, but you can hear how quiet it is now. My heater isn't even on. That's really trippy. But, that sucks. I can't even watch any internet videos because my internet's down. What do I say? Pretty much to the ending of the little story is that the wives get in a big fight about whose, person's better, which husband, and it has quite the surprise little ending, so I would suggest going out and getting the book on tape. You can get it, I assume, at your local library, or maybe it actually is a published book, but I would highly recommend it. It's While Mortals Sleep by Kurt Vonnegut. Very good stuff. So I guess I'll talk to you all later. Jeez. I don't want to get up and like move around because what if like my windows blow out or something? It's not like raining out, but you never know where lightning's going to strike. Although if it struck nearby, I imagine it wouldn't strike anywhere nearby because the whole reason why lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place is because the electrical charge, it hasn't dissipated or whatever. But, geez, okay, I'll talk to you guys later then. I've been the Invisible Gunslinger sitting in the dark. Well, I hope my food doesn't spoil. Jeez. The food in the refrigerator better not spoil. This would be really bad. There's like $80 worth of food in there. There's like milk and cheese. We just got a whole bunch of cheese, so come on, power, come back on. I'm not stopping the recording until you come back on. Not really. Don't hurt me. Here, I'll do one more, I guess. Do one more of Salgren. This kind of feels petty now that I've been faced with nature itself. Quite weird. Maybe if I just continue on, but I don't want to be too near my computer in case something happens. I mean, my computer has a little power charger thingy. In fact, you know what? I'm going to unplug that right now. Hold on. There we go. There. So if anything happens, it won't be on me. My computer is completely uncharged from any power source. In fact, you know what I should do? Wait a minute, hold on. I'm going to turn off my lights because the first thing that you want to do... Okay, that light is off. Oh wait, no it isn't. There we go. The first thing that you want to do when a lightning storm hits is turn off everything that was turned on. So when the power does come back on, it doesn't overload everything. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I just wanted to turn off the main kitchen light. How trippy. Oh well. We cannot let this mere setback and electricity foil us. The creepy thing was that the lights flickered back on after like 30 seconds. They flickered back on for 1 second, and then it really like flashed outside, and I was like, whoa! It was kind of loud too. I wish I would have kept the recording going. How weird. I don't really... You see, the thing is, I don't really have a flashlight down here. Wait, do I? I might, but I need to kind of like scramble around in the dark. Ooh, I think my family is noticing. They're all sleeping upstairs. I think I hear the pitter-patter. Thing is, they should all be sleeping, so unless they heard the lightning transformer blowy-uppy thingy. Oh wait, I do hear the pitter-patter. Are they coming down? Are they? That was just my chair that I'm sitting in. Let me take a drink. How very odd. Okay, nature, you've made your point that you're scarier than Sahlgren ever could be. I mean, yeah, Sahlgren does a lot of things, but nature is very scary. Especially when you don't know what's going on. That's the worst thing, I think. There's knowing that something's wrong, and there's knowing what's going wrong. I hate when you're just a blind animal, and you just know something's wrong, but you don't know what it is. That's the worst kind of fear. At least in my opinion. I mean, yeah, it is bad when you know what's going to be coming. Like when you see a maniac with a chainsaw coming at you, you pretty much know that he's going to chop your legs off or whatever. But when something like this happens, you're just left in the dark and you don't know, you can't contact anybody because you're all by yourself, and you don't know what's going to happen next. So I'm just amusing myself by doing this. I mean, I'm sure by the time you guys see this, I'll either be dead or, whatever. If a hand falls on my shoulder right now, I'm just going to lose it. That would just... I'm waiting for it to happen now. I'm all nervous now. Because, again, I don't really have a flashlight, and the only flashlight that I have is my computer, and I don't really want to go fumbling around in the dark with my computer, because if something scares me, I'm going to drop it. You know, it's just a laptop. It's not exactly the sturdiest thing. In fact, my warranty is expired, so I couldn't exactly get it back. I mean, it would suck even if I could... Even if I did have the warranty, it would suck because all my files are on here. I mean, I know they can just take out the hard drive and all that, but what if the hard drive gets like, what if I really get scared, like when I'm on the stairs or something like that, and it just like falls all the way down the stairs? I'd be quite concerned for all my files that would be on here that I've accumulated over the days. I mean, there's files on here that aren't on the internet anymore. Certain I Want to Be the Guy files, which, you know, isn't exactly the most important thing ever, but you know what I mean. Trying to think of what I have on my computer that could amuse me. Oh, I could watch some Golden Girls CDs or DVDs while I'm waiting for the storm to pass, I guess I would say. But if the power does come back on, you will hear it. It will go vroom or whatever. You know the sound of everything powering up. You're an adult, for gosh sakes. But yes, I'm glad I unplugged my laptop. Even if, because the power would come on and maybe it would just rush into my computer and blow up in my face. You never know. That would just be my luck, wouldn't it? But you see, I am addicted to this boss fight. Even now, in the face of this black storm thingy, I can't stop recording because it's just... Or maybe I'm addicted to the recording process. I don't know. Either way, it's a good way to spend time. The power's been out for about 10 minutes now. I wonder if they actually have somebody awake at the switch, you know, kind of the like power station thingy, or if they have like a robot there that kind of deals with that, like a backup power kind of thingy that alerts the chairman of electricity. If any of you work in, you know, government and or electricity, please tell me exactly how it works. I mean, even if you don't know anything about that, you could probably just look it up on Google and pretend to be the ambassador of electricity or whatever. But yeah, expect me to be playing very crappily because I'm kind of nervous right now. I'm on edge. Not really in the anger area, I'm just kind of like, what's going on? How fun! I've only been in a few power outages in my days, so... Well, you know, by a few, I mean like maybe like a dozen. At most. At the least, probably about 3. Although I do remember one time when our air conditioner broke down and then we had a power outage. That was really bad luck. And that was in the middle of summer. So it was hot, it was so disgustingly uncomfortable, we couldn't run any fans. We just had to open the windows and hope for the best. And it was like humid out too, so it was just horrid. What we ended up doing was pretty much abandoning the house and going to a motel for a couple days and just enjoying the air conditioning. I'm gonna screw this up. Oop, I can hear the train. I knew I would. How do I always do that? That is so funny. Oh well, the train conductor will alert the. Well, wait, if the train's running. No, wait, it is an electric train. Darn. Or is it? I don't know. If the trolley is running, then technically the electricity's on somewhere, which means it isn't the circuiting. At least not on the circuit that the train is running on. Come on, I don't want to get fried. I don't want to get filleted. That would not be a way to go. I don't want to ride the rocket of electricity. Man, it's dead silent. Except for my humble little computer. Usually it's never this dead quiet. I mean, there's a heater on or something. Some little buzzing of electricity to let me know that God is there. Zeus. Oh well, if somebody gets up to go to the bathroom, then they'll know that the power's out. Well, technically they wouldn't if they didn't turn on a light, because, you know, the toilet doesn't run on electricity. If it did, that'd be very funny. Unless you have an automatic bum, I don't know, automatic bum wiper, I guess you'd say. I'm trying to put it politely. A bum cleanser. But that could technically be a bidet. Either way. Either way, bidet? Oh, what? How am I alive? Oh, he just got me on the corner. Oh well. Even if I had lived through that, I probably would have gotten hit by the corner of Salgren itself. How did I not get eaten? You see, now I'm a little bit more focused on the game because I don't have anything else to kind of focus my energy on. I'm just kind of desperately clinging to my computer. I think a lot of us would be terrified if we didn't have, like, the internet anymore. We've gotten a taste of the security that the internet provides for us. In fact, I was just talking with a friend of mine today, and she was like, talking about how some people were getting kidnapped, and just, you know, the stuff you hear in the news, and that is so typical. Nice death counter. Anyway, she was talking about all that, and how it's really sad that so many people are getting kidnapped, or, you know, just what happens in life. And I said, you know, we should be glad that we live in a technological age where we can get the information out to people as soon as it, like, pretty much as soon as it happens, like, as quickly as possible we can get the information out. You know what I mean? We have cell phones, we have the internet, we have tweets, we have Amber Alerts, we have whatever. Well, I don't know what you Europeans have, but over here there was a girl that got kidnapped, and she basically had... What she basically helped bring into the society is these things called Amber Alerts, where they put it out on... It's like a bulletin on TV where they interrupt the broadcasting and saying, oh, hey, this one child has been kidnapped from so-and-so, or... sometimes they'll do it on TV, sometimes they'll do it on radio, sometimes they'll just do it on the street, like, they'll just have little bulletin kind of things up, like, Amber Alert, this has happened. It essentially is code word for missing child alert. And, so we'll have that. And I'm just thinking of, what was it like before we had all this technology back in the days when if somebody got kidnapped, you'd have to run all the way to the nearest village, and then from that village you need to pass it on to the next and the next and the next, and it would just be days and days and days before you heard anything about it. I mean, can you imagine all the people that got kidnapped or killed or whatever, went missing, and nobody really noticed or ever learned exactly what happened to themselves, like in the 1700s or even before that? I mean, think about it. We've just, it's really kind of baffling when you think about how much more connected we all are in terms of alerting to danger. So you could say, oh, it's a tragedy for this and that to happen, and it is. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it isn't a tragedy that such and such gets kidnapped by thus and such, but it is good that we can actually get it out there. And we know that they're missing, we know that they're gone, and we know to keep an eye out for them. Not back in the day when, oh, have you seen Mary Sue? I don't know, maybe she died, I don't care. Oh, that did not hit me, you utter liar. By the way, I don't think that is a hit me as hard as you can phase. I think that is an endurance phase right there. Because he, mistake me if I'm wrong, but I'm not doing any damage to him. I'm looking at his health bar. Maybe I do have to do damage to him, but I don't think so. That looks to me like an invincibility phase. I don't think anybody's getting up. I think they're just kind of shifting around. But yeah. So, I think sometimes, even though, you know, people are like, oh, it's 2012, man, it's the worst year ever, this is happening, and that's happening, and all this, and blah, blah, blah. We still need to be thankful for exactly what we have in the year 2012, you know what I mean? We need to... That's the thing that a lot of people are forgetting, is that we have so many advantages over every other time in human history that it's amazing. There's medical developments, there's this and that, there's if somebody's getting oppressed by thus and such, we know about it. I mean, yeah, we've got SOPA going on, but what's really that compared to what used to be? That's pretty much just, SOPA's coming as close as we can get as to trying to make us go back to the days before we had all that technology. I mean, it's there now, it's not going back down, we're not taking down the cell phone towers, we're not doing any of that. We can't. There's too many of them. Well, technically we can do whatever the heck we want to, because we're humans. If we put our mind to something, we can do anything, but I'm just saying. I'm not trying to get too philosophical, but I think sometimes we just need to step back and appreciate everything, you know what I mean? Instead of complaining that things aren't the perfect utopian society that we all wish. Because, in fact, my friend was even saying, you know, why do people have to kill each other? Why do people go out and completely murder each other without any kind of consideration? Why? And I'll tell you exactly why. At the very core of the reasons why we do anything, the very simplest reasons why we do absolutely anything with our lives, is because we can. If you couldn't, then you wouldn't do it. If you physically could not do something, then you wouldn't do it. It's as simple as that. If it can be done, then people do it. That's it. That's the reason why everything bad happens. I hear something. God is going to strike me down for these traitorous thoughts. Oh well, I guess while God is waiting, I have Solgren here to do that for me. Yeah, somebody's definitely moving around. I hope they don't fall down the stairs again. Oh my God. Did I tell you guys that my sister fell down the stairs? Good God, that was terrible. I heard it happen. I was just sitting in my room. My sister was going downstairs. She fell down the gosh darn stairs, and it was the worst sound I have ever heard in my entire life, is a body falling down the stairs. Good Lord, that was like... You could take all the moments I've ever had of being afraid, and that was grade A #1 so far. Just, oh my God, because you couldn't do anything. I couldn't get up. I could not physically get up. I was stunned. by what the sound was. I'm just like, thud, 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 thud. And then she came to the landing at the stairs, because we kind of have like a landing like halfway up the stairs. And then thud, 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 thud. It was just, oh my god. It was really crazy. Ugh, I don't even like to think about it. So whenever I hear somebody going down the stairs or clamping down the stairs with like heavy work boots or something, I always hear that, and it's really disturbing. I mean, everybody else was asleep, so they didn't even hear. They kind of heard that something was going on, but they didn't hear it. I was the first one there, and I was just like, oh my god, what the heck has happened? So, quite traumatic, I would say. As close as I'm going to get so far to traumatic experiences. That was like, whoa. And I know it's getting kind of heavy, guys, emotionally and like, you know, how I'm talking and all that, but, you know, sometimes you got to take a little bit of comedy out of it. Life is comedy and drama, after all. Sometimes you got to stop laughing to appreciate the times when you can. Because that's really what it's all about, is just learning to appreciate what you got. Even if you got a lot. Sometimes you gotta lose it all to learn exactly what you had. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some people out there that are so blessed that they're never gonna get, you know, it all taken away. Except eventually, they will eventually all get it taken away when they die, because you can't take it with you. So, that's all I'm gonna say on that. And I am very surprised the power has not come back on yet. It's probably gonna be out for about an hour. You know, I would think that what would happen was there'd be a big alert button on the electrician's belt that would go off when something like this happens. So then they have to drive down to where the power actually is, figure out what's wrong, the wire that's gone bust or whatever, get a couple other guys in there and fix it. So I'd imagine that'd be about an hour. At least. It takes a while to get up. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's lightning that did that. Maybe it was just a bad transformer, or maybe it's just my house. Maybe it's the whole block. I don't know. I haven't looked outside yet, because I'd have to go through my entire house to look outside, because I'm more in the back of the house, to be honest. Quite odd. Quite trippy. Oh well, my food should be okay. Because I'm not exactly opening the door. As long as you don't open your door, your refrigerator has about like 2 or 3 hours at least of cool kind of condensation, well, not condensation, you know, of cooling energy that has already remained even to keep your food at least manageably edible. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling on now because I don't want to stop the recording because I don't want to get up. I am paralyzed with fear, you could say. The gunslinger has fears? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But it is the fact that you can get over those fears. That's the beauty part. God, I've been recording for like an hour and 30 minutes. Again. Poop. That was a really good spamming thing. I really wanted to do that. Come on. I'm not just talking to you, Solgren. I want the power back on so I can go to sleep. That's kind of contradictory. I mean, I guess I could camp out down here on the couch. You know, I don't want to go all the way upstairs because I'm scared. I don't know. You know what, I'll do one more attempt. This will be my final attempt. Okay, power, if there's ever a time for you to come back on, it'd be now, the most dramatic time ever. You know what's going to happen? The power's going to come back on when I'm at the Omega Beam. Or not. Okay. Yeah, one more try, one more try. One more try. Make it a nice round square number. 325. That's a good number. That's a good number. No, 326 is an even better one. No, it isn't. We all know that it isn't. Okay. Well, everybody, I am probably going to sit here in the dark watching some Golden Girls CDs, or maybe DVDs, not CDs. Either some Golden Girls or some King of the Hill or whatever the heck I got laying around that's within arm reach. I can't do my beads because I can't see anything. That sucks. I only have about, what is it? I have 69, oh great, I have 69% left remaining of my battery power. That's about 58 minutes at this current input, you know, of me recording and having Boshy running and having it at the brightest brightness. But if I turn it down, that'd probably last me about an hour and a half, so I'm gonna probably sit here for a while. So everybody, if you don't see this, that means I'm dead. So until next time, maybe, you guys, I'll see you then. So until then, guys, see ya. Bye.